I couldn't believe the what's name was saying that lame ass shit. Tipper, he had no excuse. He just was salty. Just admit your shit, bro. Yeah, I know you nervous. No, I don't wanna play with you right now. I'm finna talk shots. I know you nervous. Hmm. 3. Lost all of them. Nope, we never got blew out. We ain't doing nothing. I said, yeah, we ain't doing nothing. Nope. I'd have Meg hear me up. I needed Meg. That's all I needed Meg. In the playoff hope, yeah, you kind of few picks. Yeah. I can't trade, nigga. I can't trade. Hold on.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Okay, take it easy on your boy.
They'll run for the first time with Chris Evans. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 29, Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
Oh my gosh, Snoop.
10. And all the way in for a
You took one thing on depth chart. They move us out the wrong way.
Jamar Chase, one of the things that really stands out, his ability to take ordinary plays and then turn those into big ones.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to
They got the wrong person in this spot.
They have the ability to break games wide open after the catch, and that one wound up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance
from off and run the ball.
The catch on the next-gen stats. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Is that song her? That song?
Now Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Came out of shotgun.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
I do boy.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all total. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Yeah, I'm singing this in my
They're
house.
looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
On 2nd and 12, Burrow. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week. Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
They put the wrong people in the wrong place every time.
Touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. And McPherson on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
I can't even pick a fucking kickoff return. That's just stupid. Listen, pressing every button.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They don't really curve, bro. They say HD on some weird shit.
Offense about set to begin this drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh,
yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh my God, man.
Picked off at the 30.
Alright, they gotta play real fucking stupid, man.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well.
Just weird, bro.
Yeah, they didn't get overexcited and have a bust.
Like, everything you mad at is nobody's fault but your own.
They created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
You watching a video somehow?
Back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. To return it, Darius Phillips. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting because when you're trailing in a game, these are the mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 16. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Rolling to his right. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Simi Fehoko with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. A give running right is Evans. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that going to
tackle him in. Ball about to say, boy. Perfect. I need to go on my deal trying like this. Oh, they hate it.
Shot, but it's 3rd down. And now the red flag.
They gave it to him.
We'll have a challenge forthcoming. So an early challenge, and you know that those coaches hate to use those red flags too early, but this one turns out to be successful. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead now up to 14. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second and 8 coming up. Dobbins trying the left side. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll buy some time right.
Okay, pass the line.
His man Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
Going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. Evans has got the first down and then some. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside.
Bobby, how you trying to pick a play on nigga? Hike the ball.
2 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung here.
No appreciation for the...
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Easy, bro. They're fucking giving it what we want right now.
Up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Come on, throw that motherfucker, man.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers at that situation, they really become magnified.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Running right, this is Evans. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chris Evans with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the route is on here in this first half. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now Dobbins again on second down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Mahomes going to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. They go play fake. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Dobbins. Shifts by him. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a give to Dobbins. A beautiful fake. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 126 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Mahomes throw there complete to Ruggs. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Dillon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Mahomes takes it himself. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Play action. It's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bush. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15. First down, Cincinnati.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Burrow will throw. This is caught by Evans. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. McPherson on for the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Henry Ruggs, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. Here's McPherson now to send it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They run once more with Dillon. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Mahomes. Completes this out left to Ruggs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. And again, it's Mahomes. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. Oh, he bowls over him. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A.J. Dillon with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Phillips. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Second and 9. From the gun, it's a run by Evans. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They go play action with Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
It's a 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Henry Ruggs. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Phillips. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
And was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if to call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. He won't go down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Phillips. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow. And he'll go underneath here to Evans. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And they'll go right back to Evans. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground. Evans again.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
163 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. On the counter, it's Evans. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's it?
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it all in for the Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly. And that time he just reared back and let it fly. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll go again here with Evans. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Mahomes will throw. He's going to let it fly. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there for KC. Mahomes to throw it. And this one complete. It's Fehoko. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. On 1st down, Dobbins. And they can't bring him down. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Man, 206 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Running left is Dillon. And he's into the...
Let's go, AC! Let's go, AC!
Game winner.
I feel we're fighting these hoodlums.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called in the zone.
So for the Chiefs, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Detroit Lions come to town. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, this loss really hurts their playoff chances as they drop to 7-8 with 2 games left. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.